Hey, it's Anna. Welcome back. If it's your first time here, welcome to my channel, Vintage Jewelry Galore. I have consignment trays. I have 4 of them. I have a lot of beautiful jewelry on here that I'm going to show. I will be bringing some of this jewelry to my jewelry auction tomorrow evening. I'll be on tomorrow, Friday, September the 5th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And I'll bring some Tuesday, September the 9th, I come on at 7 p.m. Eastern Times on Tuesdays and 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Fridays. I also did an After Dark with Anna sale and chat yesterday, Wednesday at 10:30 p.m. I might keep doing those. It was a lot of fun. But anyways, let me get started showing you what I have. There's a lot of beautiful things here. I'm going to start with this tray first. I have a Fred Harvey era bracelet. This is mid-century. This is 46.4 grams. And it has the markings that you would expect to see on a Fred Harvey era bracelet. I'm going to look them up. I do have a way of looking them up. I have a sheet, and there's a page on Facebook that concentrates on Fred Harvey era jewelry, but it's beautiful. Look at that dragon's breath. This is 1.5 inches, I think. I'll tell you the size of that. 46.4 grams, around 2.5 inches across. It's up to a 7-inch wrist, I believe. Okay. Signed sterling in the back. It's nice. And then the measure, the centerpiece here is 1 3/4 inches. It's very beautiful from here to here. This is about 1.5, I would say, something like our 1 1/4. Very nice dragon's breath, actually. It could be a little older than 1950s. Fred Harvey era was early 1900s up to like 1955, I believe. But it's definitely within mid-century or a little bit older. Okay. Let me make it larger. Okay. Beautiful. I have petrified wood. This one's heavier. I believe this one is in, I think it's Navajo. This one I don't think is Fred Harvey era. It's 60.4 grams. And it's beautiful petrified wood. It's really nice, actually. Look, I thought it was going to be petersite at first, but it is that or a boulder opal. Okay, I think it's petrified wood. Doesn't that look like the scenery of like in a forest? Here's what you have. There are no markings on here as far as I could see. And this one's Native American. I don't know what tribe or anything. I'll try to research it. There are no markings. It's a nice size as well. And oh wait, there is a scratch sign right in there. Let me see if I can see what it says. Hold on. It's GXSD is scratched in there. I'll look in my book and see if I can figure out who it is. But like I said, it's a little over 60 grams, and it's a beautiful piece of petrified wood. I have a ring that matches it pretty well, I think. I don't know if they actually go together or not, but I'll show it. This is 60.4 grams on the sterling. It's beautiful. Looks like a scenery. Let me see if I can get rid of the damn ring light. I think you guys can see it well enough, right? It's beautiful. Looks like trees in a background of like in a forest. Here's the ring. There is a crack across here. It's not causing it any damage. Let me see if I think it's like going all the way through or not. I can't tell. I don't know if it's just the way they said it or not, because it's not moving. You have no movement. But this is unsigned as far as I could see. I could look for a marking on it. I will. But it is also petrified wood. I think they match pretty well. It's a nice ring. The little marking in it, the cracking, hairline cracking going across is not affecting the stone being secure. This is an older piece. I think these are even older than the Fred Harvey, which I said is mid-century, I believe, on that. The beautiful, you can see the yellow in there too, a beautiful stone. But these two, I think, are older than that. And they do look like they go together, don't they? They may be from the same artist. We just don't have all the details on the side on this as the bracelet. I mean, that's not uncommon. But did I give a measurement on the bracelet across? It's rather large. It's 2 3/4 inches. And this is definitely up to an 8-inch, if not bigger, on that. The ring is a size 9, I believe I said, or an 8. It's an 8. and I'll look for markings on it. So I have the 2 petrified wood in that so far. There's a lot here, so let me get moving. Not all of this is Native American on here. Look at this. This is a bear claw, I think. That's a piece of turquoise. There is a marking here. Let's see if I can see. Looks like Zuni or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out, but there is some. Let me show you. I have no idea what that is. Okay, but this is a claw. I think it's a bear claw in turquoise. And it's on a box chain. A sterling box chain is what it's on. Cool. I thought it was cool. This is antique. This is black onyx. This is beautiful, actually. This is a locket. You open it up, and it says sterling inside here. It's black onyx. I think it's beautiful. It's on a spring ring chain. You have a spring ring. I'll have to look at it better. But I do believe it's antique. And look for markings. This is about 1.5 inches. It's a beautiful locket. This is, I believe, Crazy Horse turquoise, they call it. It's signed sterling back here. No other markings. What's the bail? That is soldered closed. And this is a beautiful chain that it's on, actually. Kind of like a box chain, but a little thicker. I think, I don't know exactly what you call that. It's not a bolo or a Rolo. Ugh, using the wrong words. Okay, so that's nice, I think. I think it's called Crazy Horse or Wild Horse. I think they're the same thing. All right, I'm going to show things on trays by trays. I'll be getting to the cameos in a minute. Black onyx. This is on a card that says genuine Indian handmade sterling silver jewelry. I don't see a marking on, but there's sterling and black onyx. And I don't know where they were bought, actually, but they're nice. They're sterling and black onyx. Okay, there's those. This is interesting. I have to research this. There's like little Viking-looking faces on it. You see the face? This is a pendant or a brooch. Hold on a minute. Okay, this is signed back here, made in Norway, and then 925 sterling. Let me lift this up. It's a C-class. I think it's a vintage piece. I'm not sure exactly how old. Made in Norway. 925 sterling, and then the initials SE over here. Let's see, we've got the made in Norway. It's a Norway piece. I don't know who SE is. I'll research it. But isn't that cool? It's a nice size piece. It has some weight to it. Even I'll weigh it with the chain, but it's, hold on, wait, it's a chain. This is nice. This is a Rolo chain, I believe. It's a vintage chain, I think, as well. I'll look for markings on it. I didn't do that yet, but I will. See, it's one of those ones that have the links are closed. The links are, it's a pretty sturdy chain. It is actually 35.7 grams, predominantly this. I'm sure it's a little bit, I don't know, 8. So probably 28 or so grams. It's a nice piece, though. I'm going to research it. Made in Norway. Pretty a modernist piece, which could be the 60s. With that marking, that makes sense as well. Here I have, this is very nice, too. I like this little beautiful Carolyn Pollock. Like sterling leaves. This is a beautiful little thing. And they are marked Carolyn Pollock. The leaves have her marking on it as well. And Jaspers. I'm not sure. Purple. I don't know. Stones. Nice chain. Real nice chain on here. I don't know if it's Carolyn Pollock chain. It is, I believe, as well. Actually, I think it is actually her chain. Myler, Italy, actually, on a chain. Okay, the chain's Myler, Italy. It's a nice chain in itself. And that's Carolyn Pollock. I might sell them separate, to be honest, okay? And I'm sure she won't care about that. Because that's a substantial chain. This is signed Thailand, 925. This is a beautiful ring. I'm going to show a couple rings now. Look, it's Rainbow Moonstone. And I don't know what these are. They almost look like tanzanite. I'll test them and everything and figure it out. Bring what I can tomorrow. Size 6. Rainbow Moonstone. I believe those are tanzanites. Hair and hair. They look like it. I will research. It's a beautiful ring, though. Look, it's well made. size 6. It's probably going to fit nicely like a, yeah, it has a little room underneath, so probably like a 6 1/4. You see how you have that room under there? It's a little bit of space, but 6 to a 6 1/4, I'd say, on this. Beautiful ring. I liked it. I think this is black spinel. This is actually, again, a size 6. Beautiful black spinel ring. They're both very nice, actually. Okay, I have those. This is amber, I believe, and this looks like a modernist type of piece. I'll figure it out. I think it's sterling. I'll have to... Hold on a second. Guys, this is nice. It's almost nicer than the one on my hand. It's about as nice as... This is very nice. This looks like arts and craft. Not an expert on that stuff, though. I'll research it the best I can, but it's fabulous. Look at that. Looks antique. Or 40s or something, but look at the design. That's a nice piece of amber, though. Look at that ball, like little bullet almost, like in there. And it kind of reminds me of old castle stuff. I like that ring. It's a size 7. That's amazing. Doesn't that remind you of a castle kind of size 7 handmade ring? I look for markings. Amber bullet. I'm going to call it a bullet. I have, this is probably garnet. Looks like a signet ring. This looks like gold. I don't see any markings on. I'm going to have to, all right, hold on a minute. I don't know. This one I'm going to have to test for gold. Okay, and everything. It is a 5.5, but that's a garnet. Looks like a little signet ring. Has 2 stones. 2 little chips of something there. We'll test that. This one's nice as well, I thought. I thought it was a, there's markings on it. Give me a minute. Just 925 as far as I could see, but look. I like that. That's at least a 6. It's actually a 7. I think my favorite ring is that. This is beautiful, though. This is cool. They're all nice. These are pearls. Now, let me see if we have an M on these. These look pretty fabulous. I'll have to research just a little better. Hold on one second. I have to look at this better. I think that is a hematite, and this is pearl. Those look like little diamonds. I'll research this a little bit and look for markings. It's a 6.5. I'll make sure that's not like a Tahitian pearl there. These are round. They're both round. I'll figure it out. It's a cool ring, though. And this is a sterling silver black onyx. I don't see any markings on it. It's a vintage ring. It's an 8.5. I think it's pretty. Let me see. This is garnet, or is it? Looks like garnet to me. It's like a little, this is a pretty little ring. This is 5.5. Look how pretty they are. Those are probably little diamond chips, or could be CZs. They're small. Beautiful garnets, though, I think. It's a nice ring. It is open in the back. It's a good tip ring, I think. And this one is not marked, I think. It looks like a Nikki Butler, but it looks a little small for her. But look, I'll show you what I mean by that. I'm going to clean this a little bit. These stones look real to me by just looping it. I'll clean them and see if they are citrine, probably blue topaz, peridot, and that's a light amethyst, I believe, and that's a garnet. I'll clean it up and research it. It's a tiny little ring, though. Well, it's a size 5 1/4. It looked smaller than what it was. Marcasites. It's nice. I will put you on hold and put these away and get more. Now we will do the cameos and other things that look antique, possibly. This is This is a sweetheart bracelet. I believe these are all from like in a 40 time period, but it's gold filled. That is a car show cameo, and it's Victoria. That was Queen Victoria. It says so inside here. Okay, gold filled. Victoria. Gold filled, Victoria made in the USA. Okay, it says it's 1940s gold filled. Sweetheart bracelet. I believe it's 1940s. I'll make sure I'll confirm that. Okay. But it's a little sweetheart bracelet. Look. It's nice. Those are nice. I have some cameos. I'm going to keep them in a box. Okay, these are not set, but they're really beautiful. It's a little diamond in there, I believe. I will confirm that, but this is a, look, I'm going to take it out. I said I wasn't, but she's nice. She's about 1.25 inches, 2 inches. Let's see how big she is, actually. This is 1 3/4 inches this way. Necklace is actually attached, and I believe that is a little diamond in there. Beautiful vintage car show cameo. It's not set. It can be set though, and it's beautiful. Make a beautiful bracelet, wouldn't it? Or just a cameo itself, kind of big for a ring, I think. But lovely. She's lovely. There's that. They're all in little cases. This one, I've never seen one of these in person, like anything like this, even in the stores. This is Alexander the Great, I believe. I'll take them out. Alexander the Great with the 4 horses that you can see on their back legs. This is impressive. When they're set in silver or gold, they're like $1,000. This has to be worth I don't know what. I'll figure it out. But there's 4 horses standing up, and it's Alexander the Great on his way to battle, holding his whip right there. Beautiful car show cameo. This looks like sardonyx almost. Not an expert on those. I'll try to figure it out the best I can. Okay. It's very nice and not the easiest thing to find. I was happy to receive this. A little bit over 1.5 inch on Alexander the Great, and his horse is beautiful. Again, not sure if it's sardonyx. Somebody that knows, if you see it, tell me. Right in the chat. I don't care. I'm newer to cameos. I mean, I've seen some, but I'm limited. This is beautiful because, like, I don't know exactly who it is. I was thinking Spanish princess. She has a cross on her neck. This is vintage. Beautiful. It is unset. It's definitely show. She's pretty marvelous, I think. She has an earring dangling. She has, like, pearls in her hair. It's dangling back there, and she does have a cross on her neck. And this is about, again, probably 1 inch and a little over 1.5 inches in between that and 1 3/4. Looks Victorian by the color. Okay. They're nice. I was excited. I got one set in silver. I'm not done. I'm done. Then I got this one that's possibly gold. I have to test it. This is antique. This has a tube hinge and C on it. And I don't know exactly. It's a man nail done. Beautiful, beautiful shell cameo. A man nail done and like to a queen, it looks like, type of thing. That's not Cupid. Let me show you, because there's ones with Cupid. This is pretty amazing. Look. I'll show you the back. Not sure. Okay. Needs researched. If you know, tell me. Please. No. Okay. Tube hinge. C-clasp. That's super cool. Okay. It's not real big. It's 1 inch, maybe a little bit over. But look at that. It's set in sterling. That is sterling silver there. That one's set. So I have this one. This is the one I have to test for gold. I'm not sure. But look how beautiful that is. I think that may be onyx. Like, this opens in the back. This is a morning locket. I'm pretty certain of that. It is signed Jay-Z. I'm going to test it for gold just to make sure it's not back here. And I can probably figure out who the maker is by Jay-Z, I think, hopefully. But you have that piece. I think that's original to it. I'm not 100% on that. But if this would open and here would go back there. This piece here. It's hand painted. That's beautiful, isn't it? It is a bird, a bird with baby birds, not eggs, and beautiful flowers. I believe that's a morning locket since it has that piece in the back. Okay, that's my take on that. Beautifully hand painted on here. Let me show you. Let's see. It's definitely not a transfer that's painted. Yeah, that's lovely. I was excited about it. This is a, look at this. This is, looks like a cloisonne. This is a vintage. It actually has the matchbox in it as well. Diamond matches. New York, New York. Made in the USA. Made US patent number on it. There's still old matches in it as well. And you have this box that I don't know if it's silver. I think it may be brass with it had it plating over it. I'll make sure. Not really like cloisonne then necessarily, because this isn't made in a proper location of. I don't know where this box was made. I know this is from. Okay, let's step back. I have no idea where this was made. I will look for markings on the inside. I'm not going to go out of my way to clean it. And it's not that I'm trying to be dirty or anything. It's just to give the opportunity for collectors on these things to be able to see aging and so forth on a piece that is appropriate for the time period. It's cool. I don't know how old it is. Not everything's antique on this tray, but a lot of it is. Let me keep going through. I have this. I don't even know what that is. Let's open it up. I like the boxes. I can't remember what this is. I did talk to the lady about everything, but I can't. Oh my, morning, I believe. That's hair in there, and I think this is sterling. I will look for the markings. I thought it was a watch. You have that there. I don't even know what that is. Looks Victorian, right? There's the hinge right there. No idea what if it's silver with gold or what, but it opens on both sides. Okay, like that side there. I think it's sterling with a plating over it. Hold on, let me look real quick. I don't know, but it will open on this side as well. Do I want to open it? I think it opens on this side. I will open it to see if I could see the other. Yeah, there's a hinge. I just don't want to knock the hair loose or anything. No, it's behind another piece. Okay, so it opens on either side. I do think it's sterling vermeil. Okay, with gold over it, but I'll make sure it doesn't look like it's brass under there by the patina that's on it. But that's a morning locket, I guess. Right? Yeah, it's cool. I thought it was a watch. This one here, this is sterling. This is cool. It's a shell. Probably had a watch in it at one time. It looks like it to me, but it can be used as a pendant. It's quite beautiful. It has some markings on it. A D and 2970 is all I see. So I'm not sure if this is sterling. Yeah, some of this stuff I'll have to keep and research it more like that and so forth. I'm going to bring the sterling like stuff that I can and things I can figure out quickly tomorrow, okay? It has some enameling on it. Almost looks like guilloche enameling. I don't know if that's sterling or not. I'll figure it out. I have another, what's this? Hold on a minute. This one here actually has, in the background, I can see markings from the United Kingdom, from UK, you know, over that way. I will verify exactly what's going on. It's a little locket. Oh, and it's on this side as well. So I'll be able to date this by the markings. It has an anchor, a lion, and I kind of can't see the face, but I can even look at the nut mark makers, FWC. I believe on there. Let me show it to you. I can't make that first one out. It's worn. I think this is probably pretty old, like Victorian time period. It's look how beautiful it's a swallow. There we go. So I'll have to research that one. That'll take a while. So I have more on here. These are beautiful Tasco earrings. Let me make it smaller. Let me move the older stuff and the cameos aside. These are nice. These are Tasco. They're signed on one earring, 925 Mexico, and it's kind of smeared in a way. These are nice earrings, though. These are a good quality earring. These aren't like, they're real Tasco. Okay, that's what I'm saying. They're nice. I don't have a backing. I'll put backings on it. 9.4 grams each. 9.4 and 10.7. It combines like 20 grams together. So they're kind of heavy. They're nice. If you can handle that weight, which a lot of people can. This one, I didn't see any markings on this. Again, I have to scour everything with my eyes. Look, I don't see markings. Oh, look, though. It's beautiful puffy heart. Looks older to me. Oh, look, sometimes the markings are very small, but there's the veil. Beautiful. This puffy heart, I'm going to put a chain in between it. This one has some weight to it. This is 20 grams itself. And I don't see any markings as far as I could see, but I need to put a chain through it. Which wouldn't be hard to do, or you could put a little piece of silk or something through it, like lace if you wanted as well. But it's beautiful puffy heart. There's more. I have some wonderful cami brooches too to show. Just really nice. This one again has a little bit of weight to it. It's like 14 grams. Another puffy heart. I'll look for markings on it. This one I'm pretty certain is old. That's cute. There's no dents in it. Then I have a small one. Look how cute. A lot of puffy hearts there. Nice hearts. Pair of heart earrings and all those hearts there. Okay, hold on 1 minute. Okay, this one here is actually just, it's not on anything. It's pretty cool. It is painted. She's actually beautiful. She's Irish or something, don't you think? Or is it green hat? That's a painted piece. It's not on anything, but still very beautiful to be as somebody that makes her own jewelry or whatever, just appreciates a portrait. This would be a portrait brooch if it was inside of something, but it's a piece that is unset. I have these two. This one I have, this is antique or very vintage, probably 30s, good, probably Art Deco time period. I clean that up a little bit. I typically don't, but I'll wipe it off just a little bit. It's aged. I'll clean this one a little bit. I think it's gold filled or brass with gold, probably gilt with gold actually over brass. I see a little bit of the green that you would expect to see. But I guess this was something, I have no idea exactly. It kind of almost looks like the Saffret, but it doesn't have that shine, like the texture it falls. It's I don't know if it's stone or not. But there's that. This is a belt buckle. I have more sterling too. I think I have another whole tray. Well, maybe not. I think that's jet. Okay. And is this a little belt buckle? I mean, it's so small. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, what is that? Or some kind of pin that goes on clothing. I think it's like a Whitby jet on there. Okay. 1 minute. Okay, look how sweet. I mean, really sweet. Those are, I believe, real flowers in there. It's like a little container. I don't know if it's one of those ones, like what you use it for. Something. But nice, right? It's got a velvety on the inside. A little container to hold things in. Beautiful brooches. Look at this. Oh my God, it's unmarked. It's got a good weight. Oh, it's not. It's Weiss. It's marked Weiss right back here. W-E-I-S-S. This is 60s. Late 56. That's beautiful, right? Everything's fully pearl. Just beautiful. You have the differing and like the root beer crystals, we'll call it, and then the AB. Fantastic. Really, really nice Weiss brooch, if I must say so myself. Beautiful. I would like it if I was buying brooches. 2 1/4 inch on a beautiful Weiss. Lovely. Let me make it just a little bit smaller. Sorry, it's good. It's a rollover, which is operational, working. Wow, beautiful Weiss brooch. This one's Carol Lee. Good name. Beautiful, beautiful, faceted. You have the cat's eye in the center, and then you have this little cat's eyes ever so often. It's beautiful Carol Lee. And all these are rhinestones, are glass. That's really nice, actually. It is signed Carol Lee Reid Hair. And you have a row over. It has a gold, rose gold finish. I believe it's a base metal under there, but there is a rose gold finish on the metal to match the beautiful pink, rosy colors on the stones. Even the AB, these look like crystals. They even have a pink undertone to them. Okay. This is a set. I don't know what it is. The earrings almost look Shriner on the back, but I don't think they are. I don't know if these are a name brand or not. Okay. But there's the back. They don't have the cupcake thing, but not all of them do. Okay. Givray glass. I wonder if it glows. No, I was wondering if it glowed like uranium. That one doesn't either. But so you have the earrings that are a pair of clip earrings. Beautiful. Givray glass green, and then the AB. Okay. And you have the brooch that has Givray glass as well. I think it's a set because it matches pretty well. And then you have the marquise. This one I will wipe up a little bit. This is an older piece. This is like the 60s, both pieces. I think they do go together. I will wipe this up a little bit. You know, I say leave things for aging, but I see apparent dust. I'll clean that. It's not a big deal. I still can confirm the dating approximately on it by the way it's designed. It almost does look like Shriner, but I don't think so. I'm going to read in my book. I can't remember if they use that type of thing. So it'll probably be sold as I don't know what it is. Because I don't think it's Juliana. That doesn't look right for Juliana. I will, again, look in both of my books and confirm it. But it's a beautiful set. It's very nice. I have these rosaries that I thought were to die for when I saw them. I believe this is brass, but look, this is what's great. I don't know if that's coral or what. But look at these beautiful little roses. So this is what you have. You have, she is in a rose. Okay. The Blessed Mother is inside the rose, okay, piece. I believe this is brass, and then you have the crucifix. You have these beautiful roses with the amethyst and brass. Very lovely set, actually, of rosaries. Unique. Very unique. There's little glass or coral. I'm not sure which one. Flowers and amethyst and brass. I have two more pairs of rosaries too. I just had to show that one. This is really cool. I have it. I need to clean the case. This is vintage. So I'll show the case after I clean it, but I do have it. So this is tells you it's a battery operated. It's actually Fabergé. I don't know what this is. Okay. I mean, I don't think it's like a Fabergé egg or anything. Okay, it's not that. I'm not saying that. It's a quartz watch. It's cool though. Look at him. He's a pin. I don't know. I think it's, I'm not sure the exact dating. I'll look it up. You have a panther. I think that's a panther, right? I do have the case to it too. Like I said, I got to clean it a little bit, but there it is. It's marked. I'll wipe that up with a lint roller. Lint gets on that stuff easy. I'll clean it. But this is a watch pin, a little Jaguar, cool, with the original sheet. And I don't know if it needs a battery replaced. It's a wind up. It probably needs a new battery. I might have a battery here. I'll open it up. If not, I could take it down the street. He charged, but he went up in price. Instead of $5, he's $7 now. But Fabergé, I believe that's how you pronounce it. And then I have another tray of stuff too, I believe. Let me see what's on there. I'm going to show everything that came in a box. This is beautiful. Okay, this is Mother of Pearl, and I think it's sterling, but I didn't get to test it yet. It is a cross it's not a crucifix, okay? It's a cross. I think it's sterling findings, but I have to confirm. There's beautiful. There. And then on that side, you have that. Look how nice these are. I don't know if it's sterling or not. I will figure it out, obviously, before I offer it. So I'm not going to pre-sew or anything. I don't want to rush into anything. I need to figure out what stuff is. I haven't been pre-sewing, if you guys haven't noticed. Those, I think, are sterling. I'm not sure. A couple more beautiful pairs of rosaries. Beautiful. I don't think that's sterling either, but quite lovely. Beautiful pink AB crystal. That's a pink color. I have two that are pink, and these are the same. They're the same. Okay, hold on. Let me put you on hold and see what I have on the last tray. There's a couple really cute things. Look at this little lady. What does she say? Nothing, but she's pretty cool, right? Kind of reminds me, look at her, of a pixie. I think it's supposed to be her body. She's not broken or anything. And like, I don't know. I thought she was adorable. I'm going to highlight the stuff. I prefer everything. Oh my God. I forgot about him. I have another one of the birds. Oh my God. And I can't remember. Takahashi. Oh my God. I can't remember what they're called. Good Lord. Takahashi, I think. I have another bird. And he's in great shape. Look at him. Probably a yellow finch. I don't know. Or canary. Marvelous, though. This should have been highlighted earlier. It's fabulous. It is another one. Pinned correctly. Okay. Fantastic little... I think it's Takahashi. If I'm wrong, so if you're a collector, you know it. That's you know what it is. That's Trifari. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm wrong on that. Not that I try to do that. And I do have a nice pair of glass, like dichroic glass cufflinks. Almost look like gold. I don't believe so, though. She didn't highlight me of anything gold. Just one thing that I have to look into. This is also very beautiful. This is a vintage bracelet. Probably around mid-century sometime. It's one of those ones like this. Look how pretty that is. Very nice fold-over bracelet. This one is not stone. Or maybe it is. No, that feels like plastic. Okay, this I believe is plastic. It's nice though. I'll look into it and make sure I'm correct on that. I think that this part's plastic on top there. I'll make sure. That's it. Basically, there's some other things here. I have some little stone things. Like these are nice little pendants. Tiger Eye Carnelian and Goldstone, Sodalite, Goldstone, and Mother of Pearl little pendants. And I might do those as giveaways when I'm selling the consignment stuff. Okay, guys. So thank you so much. Again, let me know if there's anything in particular that you really like that I showed that you would like to see tomorrow. Because I'm gonna have to work. I have to confirm what things are and so forth. Some of it I will not be able to bring, but some of it I will. So just let me know, and I appreciate any thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, if you would subscribe as well. All right, thank you so much. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.